All right. So my weights are 3-pound weights. And we start, I usually sit on a little stool, or I always sit on a little stool for the arm work. So remember to pull your tummy in nice and tight. And if you can do your Kegels at the same time, that would be awesome. So I'm assuming that all you guys know what the Kegels are. Actually, I better review. It's just pulling up your lower pelvic muscles in nice and tight. And keeping the shoulders back nice and straight because you don't want to hurt yourself. So we're going to do 3 sets of each workout here, and we're going to do 8 in each set. Okay, so let's start with 8 bicep curls. Tummy tight, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, you can hear my grandson fussing a bit. Okay, so now we're going to work on the deltoids, and we'll do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Now we're going to go straight up. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now we're going to work on the triceps. That's really important to work up. So we come into, I usually come into tabletop. You don't have to. You can do it from a chair. But we're going to use our legs next anyway, so we might as well come into tabletop. So for tabletop, our wrists are directly under our shoulders, knees under hips. And what you want to do here is be really squeezing your triceps. So get that muscle nice and firm. Pulling in your tummy. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now we're going to work on our hips a bit. So bring your leg up so that it's in fire hydrant position. So 90-degree angle the leg. And we're going to raise it up and down 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Now stretch it out in your child's pose. And then coming back up. So we'll work on the other side. Raise the leg up. And let's pump it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And stretch it out in your child's pose. So we are going to go to our second set now. Doing your Kegels, tummy in tight, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And deltoids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And this time, bring your weights to your shoulders, but squeeze your shoulder blades together, pulling the tummy in tight straight up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Back to our tricep extensions. Tummy in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Don't forget to be squeezing on the triceps when you're doing this. 8 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. This time we're going to extend our legs straight pull the tummy in tight, but we're working on the glutes here, okay? So what we want to do is really squeeze the glutes. And the reason we want to work on the glutes is as we age, our rear end drops, which is kind of sad. And so we want to like at least try to prevent that from sagging too much. So extend that leg, pull the tummy in tight, and let's go. We're going to do 20 leg lifts here. 1, 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, and then stretch it out in your child's pose. And the other side. Extend the leg, point the toes, engage the whole body, squeeze the glutes, pull the tummy in. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Stretch it out. And then last set. Tummy in tight, doing your Kegels, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoops, I went to a little bit more than we needed to. Okay, and deltoids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Bringing the weights to your shoulders and going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. And then take your one weight, or if you're using a water bottle or whatever you have, drop it back. Really stretch your chest open. And shake it out. So we're ready to come into our comfortably seated position for our yoga. I think I'm going to move this a little bit closer, so bear with me. All right. So in yoga, we like to say, come to your comfortably seated position, and it's usually a cross-legged position that we use for it to begin with. So I'll just review in case you're not really sure what yoga is. Yoga is connecting mind, body, and spirit. And how we do that is through meditation. So everything we do in yoga is basically some form of meditation. So we begin with meditating on the sound of our Tibetan bowl. And the reason why we're doing that is to focus our mind, come to the present moment. Because meditation simply means focusing your mind on one thing. So whether we're focusing on the bowl or our breathing or holding a posture, it's all some form of meditation. So let's just listen to the bowl. Place one hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen, and begin to breathe deeply here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. About 5 deep breaths. Last one. And now we're just going to loosen our face muscles a little bit by massaging at the temples and the cheekbone area. And the reason why we're doing this is because we carry a lot of tension in our face. And then work your way to your jawline. So we want to just relax the tension out of our face. And they say it also helps to prevent wrinkles, causing, the muscles to relax and not be all tensed up all the time, causing the wrinkles. Place your fingers under your ears and begin to work down the sides of your neck. Just massaging around, feeling around for any points of tension. If you do find a point of tension, pause there and massage it out. And then reach behind you, squeeze your neck and your shoulders. And then give your hands a shake. Place one hand on top of the head, draw your ear toward your shoulder. And then the other side. So again, we start from the top and kind of work down because all the tension is here in the face, the neck, the shoulders. So now open the chest up, drop your head back, lips together. Come to center, interlace your fingers behind your head, draw your chin into your chest. Come to center, we're going to do our seated twist. So taking a deep breath in, stretch one of your arms up, exhale, plant your hand behind you, other hand outside of the knee. Keeping your back nice and straight, you're going to inhale here. Exhale everything. Now squeeze and twist very slowly and carefully, coming to look over your shoulder. Now hold it in your twist. You can still breathe. You'll just be breathing shallowly. Now slowly and carefully unwind. Coming to center, take a deep breath at center, stretching the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back to center. And the other side, deep breath in. Exhale. Hand outside of knee, deep breath here. Exhale everything. Squeeze and twist, slowly and carefully. So what we're doing here is detoxifying our internal organs by squeezing out the old oxygen and then slowly and carefully unwind. Coming back to center. So we want to do that slowly and carefully because you can hurt yourself in a twist. Taking a deep breath in, stretch the arms up, exhale, fold forward. And then come to center. Drop the chin to the chest and roll your head to one side. And then the other side. One more time on each side. And then coming to center, working on the shoulders. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come back. And then change direction. Place one hand to the side, the other, bring it up toward the sky, gaze upwards. Whenever you're gazing upwards, keep your lips together. That way you stretch your neck out a little bit more. And the other side. Coming to center, bring one arm across your chest, draw it in and circle your hand. And then change direction. Give it a shake and the other side, draw it in, circle the hand, and change direction. And give it a shake. Extend one arm in front of you, flip the palm, and then draw the palm towards your body. This is really good if you've been working on a computer all day. You can always do this in the middle of the day. And give it a shake. Other side, extend, flip, draw the palm back. And give it a shake. We'll do this, the pretzel today. So taking one of your feet, bring it outside your knee. Have a nice straight back. Wrap your knee with your arms. And then draw your knee in toward your chest. So you should be feeling the stretching going on in your hip area. And release the other side. Wrap that knee. Draw it into your chest. And release. We're going to come right into our tabletop position now. And we're going to do our cat and cow. So for cat and cow, we're going to drop that belly, raise our head. So take a deep breath in, drop the belly, raise the head. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the chin in. For cat, inhale, coming back to cow. Exhale, arching the back, tucking the chin in again for cat. Inhale, dropping the belly, coming back to cow. Exhale, come back to cat. And then come to tabletop. We're going to stretch the hips out one more time. So keeping your knees together, drop your hips to one side. And then the other side. One more time on each side. And then come to center. And we're going to work on our shoulders here. So keep your arms nice and straight. Drop your chest down towards the earth. And then push your chest forward. Bring it up, around, and down. One more time. Again. So we're making a circular motion with our chest. And we'll do it one more time. And then coming back to tabletop, I'm going to extend one leg and just try and find your balance. Once you found your balance, extend your opposite arm for your bird dog. Pull your tummy in tight, flex your foot, push your heel back. If you want to take this to the next level, you can bend that leg, reach around, grab your foot, and kick into your hand if you'd like. And then release, stretch it out in your child's pose. Come back to table and we'll work on the other side. So extend your opposite leg, tummy in tight. When you found your balance, extend the opposite arm. And then flex your foot, push your heel back. If you want to take it to the next level, bend that leg up, reach around, grab the foot, and kick into the hand. Release, open up the knees, and then sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms out as far as they'll go. Apply your third eye to the mat. So what we want to do here is really connect to the earth. So just envision drawing in that beautiful earth energy in through your palms. Really connect those palms to the floor, open up the fingers, and then envision drawing that earth energy up through your arms and rippling it through your body until it reaches your toes. And then you can give your toes a little wiggle. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes, raise your hips up, coming into your downward facing dog, and then pedal your legs here. Pause and push both heels down towards the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Look forward. You can hop or walk to the top of your mat. And take a deep breath in as you stretch your arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose, and then give it a shake and a twist. So we're starting to work on the lower part of our body now. Open up the legs, put a bend in the knees, hands to your hips, and let's do some big hip circles here. And then we're going to change direction. And then make your way back to center. Extend one leg to the side. And we're going to circle that leg so we get that leg joint. So circle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then change direction 3 more times. Draw the leg in and twist out. And the other side, extend the leg, circle 3 times. Change direction. Draw the leg in and twist out. So we're getting right down to the feet now. So extend one leg, point the toes, flex the foot, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex, and now circle your foot. And then change direction. And draw it in and twist out. The other side, extend the opposite leg. Point the toes, flex the foot. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Let's do it one more time. Point and flex and circle the foot. And change direction. Draw it in, twist out. Open the arms up and begin to circle. Your arms getting bigger and bigger. And just be mindful if you have any shoulder injuries. You've got to modify your body for whatever your injuries might be. So can't do everything. Get smaller and smaller now. That's okay because we all have, problems with different parts of our body. So pause and stretch, and now the other way. Getting bigger and bigger. And then smaller and smaller. And pause and stretch and shake it out and twist it out. So we like to activate our brain. So we do super brain yoga or some form of brain yoga. So we're going to do super brain yoga now. So there's lots of studies done on super brain yoga. You can Google it, and they say that it connects the right side with the left side of the brain and really helps your memory. So take your, I'm going to mirror you. So take your left arm, cross it over your chest, grasp your earlobe. Have your thumbnail pointing forward. So you're hanging on to that earlobe. The other arm crosses over, grasps the earlobe. Thumbnail is pointing forward. Now place your tongue to the roof of your mouth and keep it there the whole time. We're going to come into chair pose 15 times. When you come into chair pose, make sure your knees aren't hanging over the toes. Rather, your bum is sticking back so that we don't add extra pressure to the knees. So let's go 15 times. Keep the tongue to the roof of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15, and shake it all out and twist it out. So we're ready for our sun salutation. So come to the top of your mat. I do have a chair handy in case, I need to grab it for balance reasons. So you can always have a chair handy. Take a deep breath and stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down to your mat. Step one leg back, and then the other leg back, coming into your high plank. So your body should be nice and straight on the balls of your feet. If this is not good for you, you can always drop your knees. Swivel your elbows so the insides face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, come to a low cobra, no pressure on the hands, or push up into a high cobra, pushing the shoulders back, or raise the knees off the ground for upward facing dog, lips together. Tuck your toes, raise your hips, come into down dog, and pedal here. Pause, push both heels down toward the mat, bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise your right leg up, come to the ball of your left foot, and then swing your right leg forward. You're gonna come into warrior one from here. So position your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Pushing up, shift your hips forward, front knee over ankle. Unless you have knee problems, then keep your knees straight. Raise your arms up, gazing upwards, lips together for your warrior one. Lift your toes up, clamp them down. Envision drawing that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, and shooting it out through your fingertips to the universe. And then swing your arms behind your back, catch your elbows, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, fold forward. Dropping your head. If you need to, you can reach for the mat with your fingers. Keep your head nice and loose. And then slowly come back up. Putting the bend back in the knee. And then stretching back up into warrior one again. Then we're going to open into warrior two, changing the angle of the back foot. So now that back foot should be parallel to the back of the mat. Front knee over ankle, gazing over your front fingertips. Lift your toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the abs, pull your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. You can give your glutes a little squeeze here, and then release the glutes. Flip your front palm so it faces the sky and draw it up, gazing upwards for your reverse warrior. If you would like, take that back arm, wrap it around, and catch your front thigh. You don't have to do that. It's just an extra. And then We're gonna bring that forearm to rest on our thigh, and the other arm we're gonna swing over our ear for extended side angle pose. Palm is facing up, by the way. And the other arm should be kind of in line with your back leg. And then come back up to warrior two, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift forward, come into triangle pose. If you can, sink a little deeper, but be careful not to overstretch. Now at the waist, pivot into airplane pose. And then continue to pivot into revolved triangle pose. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Flip your bottom palm and draw it up. Gazing upwards for reverse triangle. And then cartwheel your arms, bringing them back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Swivel those elbows so the inside face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal your legs here. Pause, push both heels down toward the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release your head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in. Raise the left leg up. Come to the ball of the right foot. Swing the left leg forward. Preparing to come into warrior one. So coming up into warrior one, back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bend in the front leg. Shift the hips forward, arms up stretched, gazing upwards, lift the toes up, clamp them down, draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, and envision shooting it out through your fingertips to the universe. And then swing those arms behind your back, catch your elbows, straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, fold forward. If you need to drop your fingertips to the mat, you can. And then slowly come back up. Come back into warrior one, bending that front leg, arms back up, gazing up. And now open into your warrior two. Changing the angle of the back foot so it's now parallel to the back of the mat. Bend the leg, show the knee is over the ankle, the front leg. Gazing over your front fingertips. Lift your toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy in through the feet, out through the core, tuck in the tailbone, tuck in the abs. Roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Give your glutes a little squeeze. And relax. Flip your front palm so it faces the sky and draw it up. For reverse warrior. If you would like, you can take your other arm and wrap it around, reaching for your front thigh. And then come back to warrior two, and then drop your front arm and rest it on your thigh, palm facing up. Bring the other arm over your ear for extended side angle pose. And then come back to your warrior two, straighten out your front leg, Deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Shift forward, come into triangle pose. And then sink a little deeper if you can. At the waist, pivot into your airplane. And then continue to pivot into your revolved triangle. Come back to airplane. Come back to triangle. Sink a little deeper. Flip your bottom palm and draw it up for reverse warrior. Actually, it's reverse triangle. And then cartwheel your arms back down to the mat. Step back into your high plank. Swivel your elbows inside, space forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And pedal your legs here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring the chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise the right leg up, put a bend in the leg. And then if you like, you can stack your hips or you can continue going backwards, coming into wild plank, opening the chest up. And then come back, bringing your knee in toward your nose, pointing your front foot, and then swinging your knee forward. And then we're coming into our pigeon pose. So push up into the pigeon pose. You might want to shift this foot a little more forward. The other leg should be straight behind you. So you can have your knees, your fingers tented or flat, whichever you prefer. And then we're going to actually come down into pigeon pose. So you can take your fist and stack them and rest your forehead on your fist. Or if you happen to have a block, you can put your forehead on the block. And we're going to rest here in pigeon pose for about 1 minute. Now, pigeon pose is not good for everybody. If you can't do pigeon pose, you can do a cobbler's pose instead, or you can do a deer pose and come down like that. So you can also be resting that head on the block. I'm going to time it here for about 1 minute. And now you can push back up into your proud pigeon. Or if you would like, you can come into king pigeon. So for king pigeon, you raise that left leg back up, reach around, grab the outside or the inside of the foot and pull the foot in. You can have your front hand flat or you can tent your hand. So it's a really nice stretch on the quads. You should be feeling it right there. And then release. Step back into your high plank. And then inhale, shift the body forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. And pedal your legs here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat, bring the chin into the chest. And then release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath here. Raise the left leg up, put a bend in the leg, stack the hips. You can stay right there, or you can come into wild thing just by keep going back, opening the chest up. And then come back. Bring your knee in toward your nose, point your left toes. You're on the ball of your back foot. And then swing your left knee forward so it lands outside of your left wrist. Slide the other leg back. If you want, kind of shift your foot forward, your left foot forward. Your hands can be flat, or you can tent your hands for proud pigeon. And then we'll come into pigeon. So you can stack your fists and rest your head there, or use your block and rest your head on your block. And I'll time it for about 1 minute here. And then you can push back up into your proud pigeon, or you can raise your right leg up, reach around with your right arm, catch the foot, the outside or the inside of the foot, and draw it in. You can tent your front fingers if you like. And release. Coming into camel pose, draw your knees together. You're on the balls of your feet. Place your hands to your lower back. Open the chest up. Drop the head back. Now you can stay right here for camel, or if you like, you can reach down for your heels. If that doesn't work for you, you can maybe open your legs up wider. Squat down, still on the balls of your feet. Then place your fingertips to your heels and push up from there. And then come back up. Bringing your knees together, we're going to come into rabbit pose for our lower back. So flatten your feet, bring your head to the mat, close to your knees, grab your heels, and then push your rear end up, stretching your lower back and opening up your shoulders. And then release. Come into your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Raise your hips up to down dogs. Look forward and walk up to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the arms all the way up, bringing your hands to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose. And then give it a shake and a twist. So we're getting ready to come into our tree pose. So I always do tree pose. A tree pose is so good for balance. Take a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up. Float the arms down. If you need that chair to grab onto for your tree pose, go ahead and use a chair. Grasp one of your legs, bring it out to the side, slide your foot in. You can stay right here, or you can raise your foot to your calf, or you can tuck your foot into your inner thigh. And then when you feel ready and steady by staring at one point in front of you, that's your drishti, then grow your branches. Now you can stand with your hands open, one hand on the chair, or you can make a mudra with your fingers, or at heart center, or above your head. And now while we're hanging out here, I'm just gonna say that no matter how old you are, you should keep up your yoga, because as we age, we lose our balance, our flexibility, our coordination, and we have so many more things to be stressed out about. Yoga is so good for all of those things. It keeps up your flexibility and your balance and coordination. Release the arms, and you're meditating the whole time, you're focusing, and that's so good for decreasing your stress, eliminating your stress for the time being. Other side, take a deep breath in, stretch up, float the arms down. Catch the other leg, bring it out to side, slide your foot in, remain there, or raise it to your calf, or tuck it into your inner thigh. Once you're steady, grow your branches. And then release your arms. Give it a shake and a twist. So we're ready to do a little bit more balancing work. We're going to come to the top of our mat. If you happen to have a block, that would be awesome, because we're going to practice our half moon. If you don't have a block, you can use a stool or a chair to place your hand on, or you can just reach for the floor. So coming into our mountain pose, let's take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Reach your right arm down towards the floor, or your block, or your chair, and step your left leg back. When you're ready and steady, raise your left leg up so it's like about parallel to the floor, and then raise your left arm up. You can flex your back foot. You don't have to have your standing leg perfectly straight. You can have a micro bend in it. If you want to try to take it to the next level, I always raise my block up because I need it higher. You can draw your knee in towards your chest, catch the outside of your foot, kick back, pull your shoulder back so that you are creating a bow and arrow effect. This is called half moon bound. And then release. Give it a shake and a twist. So we're going to do that on the other side now. Let's take a deep breath here, stretching the arms up. Exhale, float the arms down. You can place your left hand on your block. Step your right foot back. When you're ready, you can raise that right leg up so it's parallel to the floor approximately. Bring your right arm up, flex your back foot so you're fully engaged. Or if you'd like to take it to the next level, I'll flip my block, draw the knee in, catch the foot, kick back, pull the shoulder back. And release. Give it all a shake and a twist. So we're gonna do our stomach vacuum now. Open up your legs. So your legs should be a little bit more than hip distance apart. Put a little bend in the legs. Bring your fingers behind your ears. You're gonna take a deep breath in, exhale everything, and then twist. But what I want to remind you of is do not twist too hard, too fast, because you could hurt yourself. Really focus on tightening up your tummy muscles. So what we do is take a deep breath in, pull the belly button in toward the spine, and then suck it under the ribs. And then without breathing, twist. So this is to decrease the size of our waist. And that's why we are doing it. So it's called stomach back. So you keep twisting until you feel you really need to take a breath. And then stop, relax, shake it out, twist it out. So let's do it again. Little bend in the legs, fingers behind the ears, deep breath here. Exhale everything. Draw your belly button in toward the spine, suck it under the ribs and twist, holding your breath. Release when you need to take a breath. And twist it out. And last time, bend in the legs, fingers behind the ears, deep breath here. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine, suck it under the ribs and twist. Stop when you need to take that breath. Shake it out, twist it out, and we're ready for our moon salutation. So taking a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up. Catch your wrist and draw it over to the thigh, coming into crescent moon. You can gaze straight forward or gaze upward, lips together. Come to center, deep breath in, stretch up, catch the other wrist, draw that over to the side, gaze neutral or look up. And then come to center, open into your star. Lift your toes up, clamp them down, draw that earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, tucking your tailbone, sucking your abs. Give your glutes a squeeze, roll your shoulders back and down, away from the ears, close your eyes, and just envision giving the universe a great big hug. And now flip your palms so they face the sky, drop your head back, lips together, envision floating up to the sky. Come to center, interlace your fingers behind your back, draw your hands down, open your chest up, drop your head back, lips together. Come to center. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale, pull forward, drawing your arms up, keeping your head nice and loose. Give your head a shake. Allow the gravity to pull your head closer to the earth. Release the arms, take one hand, bring it outside the opposite ankle. Stretch the other arm up, gaze neutral or look up. And then switch sides. Come to center, grasp your elbows, drop the head, give a gentle sway side to side, allow the gravity to pull your head closer to the earth. And this is so good for the lower back here. Pause in the center, reach behind, grab the back of your calves, and draw your chest towards your legs. And now, slowly come back up. Bring your arms to cactus arms. Open your feet, sink into your goddess. Bring your hands to heart center. Heel toe all the way in. Come right down to your mat. Now I usually have some cushioning for my knee. A little gardening knee pad. You can use a folded towel, or maybe you don't need anything to protect your knee. So then place one knee on that pad. Stretch the other leg out. You can flip your foot up. You might want to push your heel a little further down the mat. Draw your toes toward your body. You're really stretching it out. Now, some people like to go to another level. So if you want to go to another level, you can flip that foot down, rock back onto the heel, to the ball of your other foot. Drop your shoulder inside of your leg, reach round, and grab your fingers, coming into a bind. And then the other side. Extending that leg, flip the foot up. You might want to push the heel down the mat. Draw the toes toward your body. And then if you want to go to the next level, flip the foot down, rock back, drop your shoulder inside of your leg, wrap your arms around your back, and catch your fingers. And release. Draw your legs in. What are we doing for time? Full body stretch here. Arms overhead. And we're going to work on our abs a little bit. Tuck your hands underneath your hips. Bring your legs up. If you don't want to work on your abs, you can just remain here in legs up the wall position with your feet flexed. Or if you're going to join us with the abs, point your toes and lower for a count of 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Crisscross your legs now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, raise the legs up, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in and now rock side to side. Raise the legs up, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock side to side. Raise the legs back up. Last time. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And draw the knees in, rock side to side. You can come into a laughing baby pose. So drawing your legs up, bending your legs so your shins are 90-degree angle to the floor, catching the soles of your feet, and rocking side to side if you like. And just bringing those legs down towards the ground a little bit. And full body stretch here. And We're going to go into shoulder stand now, if you can do it. If not, just go back into your legs at the wall. So bring your knees in and then rock to your shoulders, grasp your lower back, walk your hands down your back, point your legs up straight. Or if you'd like to come into plow, you can fold your legs or even bring them right to the floor. And then roll out. And today we're going to do fish pose. So for fish pose, we're going to tuck our hands underneath our hips. Point your toes. Come up to your elbows. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other and then drop your head back. You can stay right here or you can slide down so that your head touches the mat. And then stretch it out. I don't know if you guys can hear my grandson squealing as he's playing in the basement. And then we're going to roll onto our tummy and just do one bow pose because it's time to finish off. So for bow pose, bend up your legs, reach back, grab your feet, kick into your hands, and if you like, rock back and forth a little bit. And then stretch out and flip over. Full body stretch, arms overhead. And we always end it with some form of a supine twist. So bring your right leg in towards your chest and then extend it straight up. Interlace your fingers behind your leg and circle your foot. So my grandson's sleeping over tonight. That's why he's here. And then the other way. Slide your fingers up your leg, bring your nose toward your knee. Slide your hands back down. Take that knee and bring it over your body. Extend your opposite arm, gaze to that arm. You can add a little pressure to your knee for more of a twist. And then full body stretch. Other side, bring the other knee in toward your chest. Extend that leg. Wrap your fingers around the leg. Circle your foot. Change direction. Slide your fingers up your leg. Nose toward your knee. Slide back down. Bend that leg. Cross it over your body. Extend your opposite arm. Gaze to that arm. And then full body stretch here. Relax your arms on either side of you. Take a deep breath here in through the nose. Exhale as you're exhaling. Exhale any tension that might be left in your body. Take another deep breath in. Exhale your own loving and peaceful vibrations to the world and the universe. Feel your arms and legs melting into the earth. You can envision me placing my hands on your shoulders and applying some pressure. So just press your shoulders into the mat and then relax your shoulders. And we're just going to rest here for about a half a minute, beginning with the Tinsha symbols and ending with the Tinsha symbols. So just feel the gravity of the earth pulling your body down towards the center of the earth. and your body melting into the earth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. Bring your knees in toward your chest. Give a gentle sway, side to side. Rock into your fetal position. And when you're ready, push up into your comfortably seated position. So thank you all for joining me tonight. From my heart to yours, namaste. And so you can unmute yourself. So Yasmin.
Namaste. Thank you, Indira.
Good night, everyone.
Sandra.
No worries,
Indira.
see you, Vic.
Okay.
Okay, and Kathy.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you, Annie.
welcome. Thanks, Benita and Yvonne, everyone for coming. And our special guest, Vic, Yasmin,
Thank
Kathy,
you.
Sandra.
Hi.
Stella.
Hi. Thank you.
That was great.
Hi,
Thank you
good
so
night.
much.
Sorry about my grandson here.
I
Oh, what a
think it's fine to talk. Hi, Jackson. It's fine to talk.
Aw.
I'm so sweet.
Loud little guy today, tonight.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.